Welcome back. This evening I'm in Northwestern Ontario. I'm on Yoke Lake. It's a fly-in lake and it's got the place to myself right now. It's just super calm and quiet out here tonight. We've had a series of storms roll through and it's just humid and muggy and hot, but the walleye are going to be on fire tonight. I know it. Just that right feeling in the air. You know, it's good walleye weather right here. There's no wind now. The wind's laid right down. But that's not a problem. I'm on a particular spot here that I actually like fishing it with no wind because it's a very delicate spot to stay on in these small aluminum boats like this with no spot lock or anything like that, no trolling motors. It's difficult to stay on these spots and back troll because the window of opportunity in this spot is very small, but when you're on it, this spot produces big quality walleye. So hopefully we're gonna get into a few of them tonight. I'm sure we are, I can feel it. But yeah, look at this, it's just beautiful out here tonight. Amazing, nobody out here, nothing, just super calm and quiet. It's gonna pour later tonight, but that'll be nice, cool it off a bit. So let's get some fish in the boat and yeah, stay with me here. Two looking at it right now. There he is. They're not super active right now, but these are bigger fish here. This spot is always loaded up with big fish this time of year. Produces giant walleye at this spot consistently. Look at that. Net this guy. Oh, he's doing a little walk. There we go. Brought Deke along today. While he's there, I'm gonna grab this bump board. That is a measure worth of fish. Okay. Hey, there we go. Check that out. First fish of the night. Not a bad little walleye. I'm gonna say this guy's gonna go. Let's play a little game here. I'm gonna say 22. Measure it quick. Find out. Oh, I'm way off. Way off. It's 24. 24 and a half. First fish of the night, 24.5-inch walleye. Get this one right back, and there's gonna be a lot more of that to come. It's gonna move back a bit deeper, finding most of these fish right now, 21 to 27 feet of water. As the evening goes on, I'm gonna move up shallower. I'll probably get into the 18 to 21 foot mark, but right now I'm sitting around 20 feet, and I'm gonna push back into about 24, 25 right here. Just simple vertical jigging a minnow. Lot of structure at this spot. There's all sorts of rock boulders and stuff that come off that point right there. You can see them on the graph here. 21.8, 22, 25, there we go. There's actually a series of humps right here at vary from 23 to 26 to 28, and there's always walleye stacked on all three of them. If you can get the right drift going, you can get across all three of these points, and it just produces a lot of quality fish. Gonna get this line back down there, figure out where it is on this Livescope. I'm sure we will catch another right away here. Got one looking at me here, just sitting right underneath the bait. There he is. I lost him. Man, he was just sitting right underneath. Look at that, he just mashed that up. Get rid of that one, we'll get a fresh one on. Just came up and I just chased it up a little on him and he hit it right away. They're not super active yet. They're moving really slow on the Livescope. That's one thing the Livescope's really good for, is you can see actually what behavior the fish are showing at that time. It's so nice compared to a traditional graph that you can actually understand what's going on in the water. You can tell, you know, if those fish are being lethargic or if they're being super aggressive and active. And it really saves you a lot of time. You can move spot to spot really fast and figure out, you know, if fish on a certain spot are being super aggressive or if they're, you know, just really not generally interested in anything. So you can move on really fast. When in a traditional graph, you'd be sitting there looking at them and you know they're there and you're just trying to figure them out, but the behavior of those fish at that spot just aren't, you know, what you want to be able to catch lots and effectively. So it really gives you an insight of what's going on under the water and saves you a lot of time, and you know, you can really cut down a number of spots. Even if they're holding fish, doesn't mean they're active in that spot at that particular time. So the Livescope is really good in figuring that out, and you know, that's one real game changer about it. is it just saves you so much time, and with everything, even ice fishing, you know, it saves you so much time. Instead of drilling a million holes, you can just drill a hole, throw it in forward, search for the structure you want, mark it on the chart on it, go walk out that distance and drill another hole. And instead of drilling 6 or 7 holes, follow on the contour till you find the correct depth. It's unbelievable. On the drop, I've got 2 fish looking at it here. There he is. Ooh, that feels more like a pike than anything. Just took a big run. Now it's feeling like a walleye. Good size one again. Nice fish. Real nice, thick, heavy fish. I don't think I need the net for this one. I can see the hook there. That's a nice, heavy fish. Oh, come on. There we go. Check that out. Deke, what do you think? That's a good one. That fish came after that on the drop. Didn't even get to the bottom. That's a nice, big, fat, healthy walleye. Check that out. On the drop, this fish smashed it. I'm gonna get a measurement on this one. I'm thinking this one's gonna go 26. Quick little measurement on the bumper board. Nose to tail. 26, right on. Second fish of the night, a nice 26-inch walleye. Nice, fat, heavy fish, nice gold colors. Gonna get this one straight back in the water. And we are gonna get some more. That is just awesome. Look at that. Right away, gone straight to the bottom. That fish just crushed it. As it was dropping, that fish hammered it. That's just so much fun, watching that bait go down on the Livescope, and then you just see that fish come up for it, and boom, 26-inch walleye, right on. All right, so what I'm using here for bait, I've actually just got dead frozen minnows, bought them at the bait shop. The way I like to hook them here is I go in through the mouth, force its mouth open, and then so get that mouth open on the minnow, and then go right out the gill plate like that, and then you slide the minnow all the way up the hook like that, and then you put it through the side of the body like you would a soft plastic. That way you're pretty much in straight line like that. The hook's a little lower on the minnow. That way if you get a short striking fish, you've got more chances to get them than just putting it through the head like that. And if you are using live bait, that actually keeps them alive, because you're not putting the hook through their head, you're actually putting it through the side of the body of just the meat. So you're actually not doing any damage to the head of the minnow. So that is the way I like to hook them. That keeps them alive longer. If you're using live bait, if you're using frozen bait, you get more short striking fish that way, because it sits halfway down the minnow instead of right at the top of the head. So that's one little trick I like to do when I'm using any sort of minnows as bait. It just works really, really well, especially for walleye. They can be finicky biters, and hooking them that way just seems to catch you more fish. Come on, get down there. There's a bunch of walleyes down here right now. Here's one slowly coming in. He's not moving super fast. Shut that motor off so you can hear me better. But he is looking at it, and that's a good fish. If we can pick this fish up. He's looking at it, he's nosing his head up to it. I missed him. He smashed it too. Absolutely smashed it, and I missed him. That's a big fish. Looking on the Livescope there. That is a good fish. He's just hanging out there. If I can get rigged up quick, get back down, and sitting right on top of him. Didn't really sting him either. Never get rigged up fast enough. Now he's just hugging the bottom there. There's a couple there. Come on. Back up just a touch. Get back on him there. There he is. Come on. He's looking at it. Here he comes. Got him this time. There we go. Shut that motor down. Not sure if that's exactly the same fish, but it's a good one either way. Nice heavy walleye. Man, that is 3 fish and 3 trophies now. Look at that. Deep, get to the back. I'm gonna net this guy quick. He's not hooked that great. Right on the top of the lip. There we go. You can see there, he's just barely hooked. I get that barb out of that little bait keeper barb. It's hooked in the net here. There we go. Okay, let's get this net out of the way. All right, check that out. He is barely hooked, just in the little gummy part, VMC jig. And another nice fish. That's gonna go 23, 24. Deke, you can get a lick in there. Good boy. All right, Deke, get back. Quick measurement on this guy. I say 23, 24. All right, nose touching. This one 25 and a quarter, just under 25 and a half. But check that out. Another 25-inch walleye, 3rd fish of the night. Get it back. Right on this spot, backside of this island, that point. That fish is gonna go right away. Take right off. That was so cool though, we were able to see that walleye on the Livescope. I missed it on the first go and was able to throw the boat back in reverse and kick it back a couple feet, get right back on top of him with help of the Livescope and pick that fish up. Didn't sting him the first time, but just like that, aid of the Livescope. It's just unbelievable. Able to, it just helps you out so much. That's just an extra fish in the boat right there because of that. That's just too much fun watching that. Right, we've got 2 looking at it here. There he is. Just gave it a little pop and he came in and crushed it. It's another heavy walleye. It's just such a good spot, this spot. I don't come here for numbers, I just come here for trophies, that's all. It's just such a big fish producing spot. Like, look at that. That is a big old fish. Grab this net. Oh, I'm stuck on the... There we go. Come on, get in there. There we go. The net is all fouled up. Okay. He's in the net. This is gonna go 25 again, I'm gonna say. 25. Check it out. Look at that. That VMC jig does it again. Check that out, another quality fish. That is probably gonna go 24, 25. We'll throw it on the bumper board quick here. But man, the spot is just so good. Just one after another, just produces big fish. Okay, well, nose touching, just 25 3/4. Just under 26. Look at that. You'd swear it was the same fish over and over, but it's not. If I get this guy's fin up, he's got a nice blue fin on him. There we are, check that out. Nice quality walleye. We go back, that's number 4. All of them have been 24, 25 inches or bigger. That's just unbelievable, check that. Here comes one a little higher up in the water column. So I'm really just jigging to get attention, and then I pretty much dead stick and just slow lift. There he is. This isn't as big as the other ones. Not at all, but it's still not a bad walleye. We'll just flip that little guy into the boat like that. Look at that. There you go, Deke. Still a nice walleye. Pitch that one right back. But hey, if you can catch those all night, that's still a good night for a lot of guys right there. Still a nice fish. A little boat flip on the walleye action. Rigged up. Get back down there. Get back to that spot. There was a couple swimming around there. See if I can get right back on it. That's the right that right contour right now seems to be that 23, 25 foot mark. Anything over that 27, 28, they're not there. It's funny. They're just sitting right on that one contour. You got to get on that perfect line up the shore and drift down it right now, or you're not touching anything. But I'm kind of drifting. I keep drifting shallower. You keep seeing me trying to cut out this way. I'm trying to get back to that contour I want to be on there. We've got 2 or 3. There he is. That's not a bigger one either. That's a smaller one. Of course, he just comes in and grabs it, and there's still, look at him on the graph. There's a couple of them there. Let's get him quick. Got out. Right back in. Look at him swimming around there. If I can get back in the water here quick, I'm sure we'll get another. You can see though, that staying on that contour is just producing all those fish for me. You can see me working back and forth and back trolling here. I'm shutting the motor off so I have some audio, but if I was, you know, really just going without the cameras, I'd be just constantly back trolling, staying on that proper contour there. But it's just so important to stay on that contour that they're feeding at. That's just where they want to be. And every time I'm getting in that 22, 23 to 25, that's where they are. That's where they're feeding. And they're just stacked in there. There's like 2 or 3 fish on the bait at a time when you get in that depth. 22 feet, going down. There's a fish there already. But I keep drifting in, 21. So I'm cutting out to that. This drop goes this way, so I'm cutting back out to that 22, 23 foot mark. Here's one coming up to me right now. There he is. That's a better fish. That's a heavy fish. I'm just using the St. Croix Triumph here. It's a 7 foot medium, and man, it's just so much fun. These big walleyes like this. Look at that. That is a nice big walleye. Hear a bit of thunder in the background. Oh, that transducer. Right, that's a heavy, heavy fish too. This one's gonna be a bit larger, I think. Hey, what do you think, buddy? What do you think, Deke? Is that a good fish? Hey, good boy? Okay. Let's get that one out. That jig already fell out, but look at this fish. Look at that. That's a nice big walleye. Super fat, heavy, healthy. You know, early August, you can't beat that. It's just unbelievable fishing up here. Not a single person out here. You know, there's no boats, no wakeboards, no nothing, no jet skis. I'm gonna say this one's gonna go 27. Deke, leave it. So with the nose touching, he is gonna go just over 26, 26 and a quarter. 26 and a quarter inch walleye, unbelievable. I don't know, this is number 6, I think. Wow, 6 big ones anyways, a couple small ones in there, but such just quality fish. Look at that. You're gonna get this one back. That is a heavy fish too. So much fun, just non-stop action. Just big fish, one after another too. Look at that. Gone. See you later. For the next guy to catch. That's the one thing. This has all been catch and release out here for 20 something years. So, I mean, there's just some big walleyes. Once this fishery's been managed properly like that, it just produces some great fish. Storm's blowing in pretty quick here now. Hearing a bit of thunder way off in the distance, just some rumbling. Okay, here we go. No, keep charging in for it. And I just ripped it right out of his face. Ripped it right away from him. Same thing, I got 3 or 4 there. Of course, whenever you get stripped, there's always gonna be 3 or 4 there. A little bit larger minnow, throw this one on. Usually the larger ones don't work as well here. It's actually kind of funny. And I think it's just because they can grab the back end of them and rip them off pretty easy. The smaller ones are just way more manageable to get a fish hooked with. 23 feet. Let's go, we're gonna pick one up here. tilting the motor when I'm not in gear, all I'm doing is trying to get the boat to drift down that contour. Just with the wind pushing it, if you tilt the motor or turn the motor, it's still going to drift the way that you want it to go. Couple there on me right now. There's one. A little guy, I think, grabbed it. Not a big one. There was a big one there, but the little guy snuck in and grabbed it before the big one did. Nice little eater. Get him back in there. Grow up to be a 25 one day. Okay, there's one. That's a better fish. A lot of weight to this one. Oh, that's a good one. What do you think, Deke? You think so? Like, there's 3 or 4 on the graph right now too. Cruising around. This is a nice heavy fish. Another quality walleye. Look at that. Gonna net this one. It's a big head on that one. All right, look at that. That hook just flew right out, actually. It's another nice quality walleye. Man, you just can't beat that. It's starting to rain a little bit here. I see clear skies behind me though, but man, that one's got to go 26. Let's get a quick measurement on it. Come on. Check that out. Just a hair under 27. Nice little 26 and basically 27-inch walleye right here. So a 27-inch walleye. Look at that. I don't even know how many now we're at, but man, that's so much fun. Just a little bit of rain coming down, but just quality fish after quality fish. It's definitely darkening things up a lot earlier than it should. There we go. What do you think, buddy? Hey, good fish. We're getting a lot of thunder around me right now, so I think I'm gonna call one more fish. I've got a few fish I'm marking here right now. A couple big ones. It's starting to rain, but yeah, it's getting pretty nasty over there. I'll wait to throw the drone up and see what we've got going on here. But probably gonna say one more fish here, and you know how that always works. You just keep fishing. One more, you know. But we've got a big one coming in right now. This one, if he hits it, this is a good walleye. Come on. Come on. There's like 4 or 5 on the Livescope right now, and they're all decent fish. He's nosing up to it. Come on. Oh no. He turned it down. This bigger one's coming though. That's good. Good thing that one turned it down, because this guy is a slob. Come on. Eat. Eat. Come on. There's so many fish there right now. Here we go. Come on. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. I hope you can, because there's a pile of walleyes on me right now. Come on. Somebody needs to eat. Gonna dead stick it. Oh, and he smoked it as soon as I dead sticked it. As soon as I dead sticked it. Good old trusty dead stick. That fish hammered it and I ripped it right out of his face. All that action, got too excited and just ripped it right out of him. Okay, let's get back there, because there is a pile of walleye sitting there right now. We got the storm moving in. Come on. Here's that rain. Pile of walleye down there. I said one more. I gotta get that one more. Maybe it'll be that 29 we're after. Come on. They're super active right now though. They're just ripping around everywhere. Got one chasing me on the way down. Here comes the heavy rain. Right underneath me. Let's go. Hit that bait. That is a good size walleye. Come on. There he is. That was the big one too. This could be the last fish of the evening because I am about to get soaked. Whew. There we are. Look at that. Another beauty walleye. Throw him in the net quick. And I think this is going to be the last fish of the evening for me. It's been a good night. Man, it's just thunder starting to roll in. You can hear that there. Look at that. Another nice walleye. And there we are. Another nice walleye. I'm going to end it on that one tonight. It is just getting nasty out here. We've got thunder rolling in, heavy rain behind me. But yeah, check that out. Another quality fish. Another great night out here in Northwestern Ontario at Yoke Lake. Man, just so much fun. You can't beat it. Thanks for watching this video, and yeah, stay tuned for more. There you go. What do you think, Deke? You want to get out of here? You soaked? Camera gear and water don't really mix. Daryl and lightning don't really mix. All right, we are packed up. Shut this graph down. We've got a lot of camera gear in that bag. Pull this Livescope up. Got back just in time, which kind of sucks because I was absolutely crushing big walleye, but I can't even see the other side of the bay right now, so we would have been absolutely soaked. I'm pretty soaked already, but that would have been a lot worse than what I am. Right on. Good night. Thanks for watching, everybody.